first application. They want to do a second application and are asking for your renewal of that letter of support toward their next effort.
Do I have a motion to that effect?
I'll move it.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to do a letter of support again for the city's request for grant to move the offices and provide parking downtown. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Okay, I have another letter of support request from the Center for Traffic Safety, which conducts traffic studies, efforts toward all sorts of traffic safety in central Pennsylvania, in the counties of Adams, Lancaster, Lebanon, and York. Barb Zortman, who has been the executive director of that organization for about 25 years now, and each county is eligible for an allocation from PennDOT to support their efforts. Barb would have liked to be here today to ask in person and share a little bit about the Center for Traffic Safety, because I'm not sure we've ever had that in before here since two of you are on the board. But she had another engagement today, but promised to come back on a workshop and share some of that with you. But in any case, the Lebanon County's allocation from PennDOT would be $28,587. They get that same, they also get an allocation then on behalf of Adams, York, and Lancaster, and they combine that for their efforts. So the letter of support would enable them to draw down those funds from PennDOT for their efforts.
I make a motion to approve a letter of support for the Center of Traffic Safety for services to Lancaster, Lebanon, York
Second.
County.
I have a motion and a second to do that letter of support. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I have an application for liquid fuels, County Aid liquid fuels for Myerstown Borough, and they would just be using this toward their general maintenance budget of $3,062.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to grant the liquid fuels to Myerstown Borough. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Okay. Have a request for exemption from real estate taxes for disabled veteran. This would be for Richard Davies of Stiegel Pike, Newmanstown, who has met all the requirements and is eligible for this exemption from the State Veterans Commission. Met the requirements of the State Veterans Commission.
So moved.
Move to approve the exemption for taxes.
I have a motion and a second to grant that veterans exception. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered.
Okay, have some appointments for your authorities and boards. First being for the Health Facilities Authority. Randy Tice's term has expired, and he has indicated he is willing to serve another term, which would take him to December of 2022. They serve 5-year terms.
I also move to reappoint Randy Tice.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to reappoint Randy Tice. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
Also have reappointments to the Lebanon Transit Authority Board. Reappointments would be for Alan Freed, Brenda Phillips, and Patrick Kerwin, and they have all indicated they would like to serve again.
Do I have a motion?
I'll move to approve.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second to approve those three folks to the board. I have a question from Commissioner Phillips.
One of those is my spouse. Is there any issue with, there's no pecuniary?
According to the Ethics Commission definition, there's no. This is not a paid position. There's no benefit. You don't get paid by any. You don't derive any.
All right. Just want to double check.
All right, with that out of the way, I have a motion and a second to approve Mr. Freed, Mr. Kerwin, and Ms. Phillips to the Lebanon Transit Board for another term. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed? So ordered.
And lastly, I have a proclamation to recognize Greg Bricali for Service to Mankind Award, which will be received
And that's the secret, so
It's secret as it can be.
right now it's not, so.
Still
Do I have a
needs approval
motion
here.
to approve that proclamation?
I so move to approve a proclamation for the SERTOMA, I think it's Service to Mankind Award for Greg Bracali.
Second.
All right, motion and a second to approve that proclamation. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So ordered.
It's been unmasked.
That's everything I have.
All right,
Can I ask one more question?
sure.
I didn't think this